State, where the State House of Assembly has affirmed that the local government officials elected on the 22nd of February 2025 remain the only legitimate and constitutionally recognized officials of the state councils. The House also restated its oversight responsibility over all local government administrations as enshrined in the Constitution. TVC News' Rafiu Hamid reports.
On Wednesday, two separate press conferences were held concerning the status of local government administration in the states. One was addressed by the Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees, NOLGE, while the other was addressed by the chairman of the State Independent Electoral Commission. Less than 24 hours later, the State House of Assembly at its plenary session warned against the release of local government allocations to the chairmen reinstated by the Court of Appeal in Akure on the 10th of February 2025, whom they described as impostors.
That any attempt to substitute these officers with unauthorized persons is not only unlawful, but constitutes an attempt to divert public funds. And this House shall take all lawful measures to resist, report, and reverse such infractions. That this House of Assembly expresses grave concern over the non-payment of local government allocations in Osun State and calls on the Accountant General of the Federation and the Honorable Minister of Finance to immediately release all outstanding funds through the lawful local government accounts.
Since February this year, after the Court of Appeal judgment, which reinstated the chairmen elected under the platform of the APC in 2022, they've been overseeing the affairs of all the local governments in the state, despite not receiving any allocation. However, the present move by the State House of Assembly is based on the information at its disposal that funds are about to be released to them by the CBN.
But two APC chieftains, Badi Falade and Sunday Akiri, said the CBN did not pay Osun local government allocations into private accounts.
The Federal Minister of Finance and the Central Bank has called on the 774 local governments in the country to approach the CBN for opening of an autonomous account of their own. And I think this is exactly what is being practiced. And I want to give kudos to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
the Chairman of the Council, the Treasurer, the Director of Personnel, and the Internal Auditor of the Council, making four of them. Chairman is signatory, the others are B signatories. How on earth, when the CBN now went ahead in Osun to open account for the 30 local governments and the area office, how on earth will somebody now say that's a private account?
Rafiu Hamid, TVC News.